That's my time. Have you ever thought about the future of coffee? For the last years, Arabica productions have been struggling with climate instabilities. But I believe we can make the difference in our own bars and coffee shops by making responsible choices, like a better coffee sourcing, rethinking our wastes, and considering future ingredients. The coffee that I brought for both my cocktails today come from Fazenda Santa Monica, where the producer, Jean Faleiros, who's seated right there, is considering the status quo of coffee production in Brazil, and he's committed to change that with practices that not only are sustainable, but also regenerative towards the coffee, creating some amazing beverages, such as this catucaí, that has been fermented for 140 hours in tanks that save up to 80% of the normal water content that it would. So the coffee tastes just like black currant and cherries, notes that will serve today as the stepstone on the creation of the future of coffee cocktails right in front of you guys today. So my first beverage will be my hot design beverage, and it's called the Upcycle. And it was designed to be an invitation for high-end bars and coffee shops from Brazil as a way of managing their waste, and at the same time attend really picky customers that are looking for unique experiences, like you guys. So it all starts with 1 gram of dry osmanthus flowers that will be infused inside of our cocktail. And it will bring us floral notes, especially to the finish of the cocktail. 3 drops of pequi oil. Pequi is a Brazilian fruit, and its oil will bring us texture and a fruity aroma to the cocktail. And then we start our alcoholic base. 20 mils of brandy that has been finished on a sherry cask, a reused sherry cask, and 10 mils of tequila reposado with vanilla notes. When combined with the coffee, this alcoholic base will bring us a strong fruit notes to our cocktail. Then we're going to create some complexity here. And I'm using 30 mils of blackberry and beetroot cordial. I'm sorry, this noise. I'll explain that soon for you guys. The blackberry and the beetroot cordial combined with the coffee brings us a ripe strawberry note to the cocktail. To balance our acidity, I'm using 15 mils of milk whey. I got the milk that would be wasted from latte art practice yesterday and clarified with 2% of lactic acid. It will just round up acidity for us today. To round up our sweetness, 10 mils of plum liquor that has been aged as well. And that, when combined with our spirits and the coffee, will bring us fresh apricot notes to our cocktail. And then finally, we get to our coffee. As you can see here, I'm using a clever dripper with 2 minutes and 15 seconds infusion with a ratio of 1 to 10. 30 grams of coffee in, 300 mils of water. I agitated 3 times, and the drag down time will be of 40 seconds. That brought the intensity of the berries to our cocktail, from the coffee to the cocktail, and also the silky body. As you can see, and now I'll explain this noise, I'm using here an ultrasonic thermocirculator. The ultrasonic effects accelerate the extraction of the osmanthus flavors, bringing more floral notes to our cocktail. And the thermocirculator is set for 50 degrees, and that's the temperature of service of the Upcycle, the cocktail. At 50 degrees, you're gonna better taste the silky body of the cocktail, and also its sweetness. All right. Judges, the cocktails will be served on top of those white platforms right in front of you guys. Those are made from agricultural waste and mycelium. And that's been highly used on architecture and also in interior design as an ecological solution for those areas. I ask you please to take notes on the flavors of our cocktails. Ripe strawberry, fresh apricot, vanilla, and floral. Silky body with a milk chocolate, floral aftertaste. Here you go. Please enjoy the upcycle. I'll start the preparation for my co-designed beverage. Excuse me. So, future ingredients are those better suited for hot climates such as the ones we are living today. I'll focus on 4 of them today: fungi, tropical fruits, succulents, and algae. The fungi portion will be represented by my espresso, because it was fermented with yeast, our fungi. So I extracted 40 grams of coffee from 20 grams of coffee in 25 seconds. And that brought the intensity of the cherry notes to my coffee. From my coffee to the cocktail, of course. And then we start the alcoholic base. And my first succulent, 30 mils of tequila with vanilla notes, and 10 mils of agave syrup. That will not change much the flavor of the coffee, but it round up our sweetness. Then, for complexity, I'm using 30 mils of guava cordial. The guava cordial, when combined with my spirits and my coffee, will bring us a sugar apple note that is super delicious. The guava cordial is made with 4 parts of guava juice, our tropical fruit, that was being clarified with agar-agar, our algae, 2 parts of sugar, and 1 part of an acid mix with citric, malic, and tartaric acids. Then, I'm adding, 4 drops of saline solution that will cut the edges on our cocktail. And as I'm using a hyper chiller and there's no dilution on my cocktail, I will dilute it, because we had no contact with ice, I will dilute with dragon fruit juice, 45 mils. The dragon fruit juice will bring a full, juicy body to our cocktail, a beautiful coloring that's really attractive to new customers. And when combined with the cherry notes from our espresso, it will bring us a port wine note. This cocktail is designed to be served at 10 degrees, at this temperature. The full juicy body will be better noticed. Also, the cocktail was designed to be served on high-end bars and coffee shops from tropical cities, where the bartenders and the customers can serve their customers after a long day of sightseeing. Judges, you're going to taste port wine, blackberries, and sugar apple. A full juicy body, and a refreshing vanilla clean aftertaste. Judges, I believe we can transform the future with responsible choices. I thank you so much for being here and being a part of the transformation. Thank you so much. That was my time.
Thank you very much. Give it up for Daniel.